Another reason that prevents students from acting immediately is that they fear they may be labeled a traitor or a snitch. They also may be afraid of being alienated, getting physically hurt, or getting into trouble. There's a huge difference between saying something and telling on someone, or snitching. When you snitch, you're looking for a reason to get someone in trouble, either to create problems for them or to get something for yourself. When you say something, you're trying to get someone help for their own safety. Saying something is about helping someone else. When you act immediately and take warning signs seriously, you can save lives. If you don't act, you could risk losing a friend or classmate. It's also important to realize that when your classmates are showing warning signs, they need help and often don't know how to get the help they need.
After we see warning signs or threats, act immediately and take it seriously. The final step is to say something to a trusted adult. Call 911. One of the ways that you can say something is to tell a trusted adult. They have the experience and knowledge to get help. Please remember, though, that in the case of an emergency, call 911 immediately and then say something to a trusted adult. A trusted adult is someone who will listen to you and someone you can always rely on.
There are several examples of trusted adults. Your trusted adult can be a lot of different people. They could be your school teacher, your administrator, your counselor, or your coach. They could also be someone outside of school, your parent or guardian, a friend's parent, family member, or a religious leader. And it's important to know that you know who your trusted adults are right now. This way, if you do see warning signs, you will know immediately who to go to. Talking to adults or 911 about a warning sign or threat that you are seeing can sometimes feel difficult or awkward. But here is what you can do to prepare for this conversation. Gather any text, photos, videos, or other communications that you have available to show your trusted adult or share with 911. If the conversation was spoken, then write down what you heard when you met with a trusted adult. After you gather any evidence you may have, there are 3 important parts to having a conversation. First, you must be direct. You can start your conversation with a sentence like, "I must talk to you about my friend Jane," or "I need to report an emergency about my friend Joe." Second, you want to explain the warning signs you are seeing with a sentence like, "I noticed threats made to hurt other students." Finally, you want to clarify what you want to see happen as a next step with a sentence like, "I need your help right now to get my friend help immediately." If you do have it, bring the individual's full name, address, and any social media information. To summarize, step 1, be direct. Step 2, explain. Step 3, clarify your next steps. So why should you say something? You are the eyes and ears of your school. You see and hear things others don't. You can reduce violence, suicide, and threats. If you say something, you can save a life of a friend or a classmate. Today, we looked at the 3 steps to say something. First, we discussed how to look for and identify warning signs and threats. Next, we talked about the importance of acting immediately and taking these warning signs seriously. And by bringing the 3 steps of Say Something into our day-to-day lives, we as students will be able to reduce violence and threats in our schools and make our schools and communities a better place to be. We have the power to make a difference in the world around us just by saying something. Thank you for taking the time to learn about the Say Something program. Being a student means you are uniquely positioned to influence and support the community around you. Stand up for your school, your peers, your friends, and say something. Thank you.